It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Will you be mine? Will you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I'm so glad you're here with me today for our daily update. This is such a special time for us. And as I'm changing my shoes, I want to remind you of a quote. Great opportunities to help others seldom come, but small ones surround us every day. It's Monday, April 27th, 2020, and we've survived almost the entire month of April under quarantine. Some of us are losing our minds. I know I am. Here's your update. Let me give you, first of all, a tip for surviving the coronavirus crisis. Don't say, I'm staying inside for the duration of the crisis. Say, I've taken a vow of solitude until the pestilence is purged from the land. People will stare at you, but that's okay. Did you get a chance to watch the testimonies last night? There were 6 testimonies. We put them together into an about 11-minute video. I posted it on Facebook and on YouTube last night, and I hope you've watched them. If you've not taken time to watch them, please go back to Facebook, the church's Facebook page, or to our YouTube channel and watch those testimonies. They were an encouragement to me. You've probably heard that our county, Solano County, has extended the stay-at-home order until May 17th. Pray for us to have patience and to wait on the Lord. I've been giving you a verse for meditation each week. This week's verse is Colossians 2:17. Rooted and built up in Him and established in the faith as you have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. A few prayer requests. We've been praying for Nan's sister, Linda Reyes, and she is doing so much better, and she thanks you for your prayers. Keep praying for her. She's not completely recovered yet, but she is doing better. And also pray for Kathy Nordstrom. She had an auto accident over the weekend, bruised many things. Much of her body is banged up, but she is okay other than that, and she's being released from the hospital today. Pray for her and her husband, John. The car is totaled. This would be a good chance for me to remind you that we are taking an offering for the Nordstroms. We started that last week. If you can get that to us this week, that would be a big help. You can send that to the church. You can do that online if you'll designate it for missions, and then text me and let me know that designation is intended for the Nordstroms. Or if you would call me, text me, we can send a deacon by your house who can take that offering for you. Today's Bible lesson is from 1 Corinthians chapter 16. 1 Corinthians chapter 16. Verse 13 says, Watch ye, stand fast in the faith, quit you like men, be strong. Let all your things be done with charity. I beseech you, brethren, ye know the house of Stephanas, that is the firstfruits of Achaia, and that they have addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints. They've addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints. It's a terrible truth that right now, while we have this coronavirus crisis and many of us are doing our best to stay quarantined, others who are addicted to alcohol or marijuana or other things continue to feed the flesh, continue to make destructive choices, even if it takes them to the hospital. That's a bad example. We want to be addicted to the ministering to our Father in heaven, but also ministering to each other during this time. There are millions of small opportunities we will all have this week around our homes, in our neighborhoods, to minister to others and to love them. So I know we're out of our normal routines. I know that many of us are just raring to get out of the house and get back to what we normally do. But don't miss those little opportunities to serve others during this time and to be addicted to the ministry. Don't forget what we learned last night. It is a good thing for the heart to be established with grace. It is a good thing for the heart to be established with grace. I hope God is continuing to establish your hearts during this time of difficulty. Remember, God is in control. Until tomorrow.